Okay, graph the solutions. Hopefully I explained this a little better. Y is less than or equal to 2x minus 3. So you're going to just copy that down. So you have two of them. Now you're going to make two xy coordinate points here. Remember, this line is the x, this line is the y. Now I'm going to be a little better of how I'm explaining to you what to put here. So you have 3 points, this, and this. Pick one of the three. Pick the one I pick when you're watching the video, but on your own you can pick either one, okay? I'll start with this one. I'm just going to count 2 squares to the right. So 1, 2. So that point I made is 4 on x and 1 on y. 4 on x, 1 on y. Now go to that same point and go 2 to the left, okay? That point is 0 on x, and it's 1 on y. 0 and then 1. Okay, and those are the points you're going to put in. Alright, so put 4 in for x, and then put 1 in for y. So you have 1, you're going to take 2 times 4, that's 8, it's positive 8. And then I take 8 minus 3, positive 8 minus 3. I got 5. Okay, these are both positives, so I go to my number line. So here's positive 1, here's positive 5. Positive 1's closer to the end, so positive 1 is the smaller number, and the tip of the nose does point towards that, so that is a yes. So put on the 4, 1, you put yes. Then 0, 1. So I put 0 in for x, and I put 1 in for y. So 2 times 0 is 0, and 0 minus 3 then it's going to be negative 3. So you have positive 1 and negative 3. So here's positive 1, here's negative 3. Negative 3 is closer, but the nose is not pointing, the tip of the nose is not pointing towards that, so that's a no. So then this point here is a no. Now start coloring on the yes side, okay, on the yes end, and you stop when you run into that line. Don't cross that line, because that line separates the yeses from the no's. Okay, and there we have it. Okay, next problem, write it again, write it a second time. Set up your 2 points over here. Now we fill in the points. Remember, this is x, this is y. So pick one of these 3 points, dots I have. Okay, it doesn't matter which one, just when you're watching the video, pick the one I pick. Okay, I'll pick this one. So I go 1, 2, I count 2 to the right. 1, 2. Okay, so that is at 4 on x, and it's at 6 on y. Now go to that same point and go 2 to the left. Okay. Look straight down, that's at 0 on x, and it's at 6 on y. Okay, 6 on y. So again, on the x line, this point here is at 0. On the up-down line, it's at 6. Okay, so that's what we're going to put in. So y, we'll just put in 6, or x, first put 4 in for x, put a times dot there, and 6 in for y. So we have 6 on this side. Then I take 1 times 4, that's 4, it's positive 4. And then 4 plus 4 is 8. Okay, so you have positive 6, positive 8. Here's positive 6, here's positive 8. Positive 6 is closer, so that's a smaller number. The tip of the nose should point towards a smaller number, and it doesn't, so that is a no. So I put a no there. Now over here I put 0 in for x, and I put 6 in for y. So I have 6. 1 times 0 is 0. Any number times 0 is 0, then 0 plus 4. If it's 0, you don't need to put a positive sign on it. It's just 0. 0 plus 4 is 4. So these are both positives. Okay. So positive 4, positive 6. Well, positive 4 is closer. Okay. And the nose does point towards that, so that's yes. Okay. So put a yes over that point. Okay, so now we color on the yes side. Okay, remember, do not cross that line with your coloring. Remember, I'm not crossing that line. Do not cross that line, that slanted line up and down. It's like a teeter-totter. Don't cross it. Okay. Next problem. Pick one of the points. I don't care which one. Okay. I'll pick this. Or first off, write it down a second time. Remember, this line is the x and this line's the y every time. So pick one of your points. Doesn't matter which one. I'll pick this one. Okay. You can pick any of the three. Go 2 to the right. So that point I have, I'm at 2 on x, and I'm at 4 on y. So that's that coordinate. Now, go back to that point. Now go 2 to the left. Okay. So that's negative 2 on x, and it's 4 on y. Okay, so let's put 2 in for x, and then 4 on y. If you're wondering how do we know which of the points to pick to go from, it doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter. Just do the one I'm doing in the video. So you got 4. So I take negative 3 times 2. Negative 3 times 2 is negative 6. And then I go negative 6 plus 4. It's negative 2. So I have positive 4, negative 2. So there's positive 4, there's negative 2. Negative 2 is closer. Okay. The tip of the nose does not point to that. That is a no. So this is a no. Hopefully then this one's a yes. So negative 2 for x. And then 4 for y. Negative 3 times negative 2 is 6. So positive 6 plus 4. That's 10. Okay. So these are both positives. So here's positive 4, here's positive 10. Positive 4 is closer. And the tip of the nose does point to that, so that is a yes. Okay, so I put yes on this side. So I start coloring on the yes side. Stop the coloring when you run into that. Doesn't have to be perfect, okay? Do not cross the line. Because all these points here, any point I pick over here is a yes, any point over here is a no. Okay, copy that. Alrighty then, so any of these points, I'll use this one, go here. So this is my x, this is my y, so that point is at 2 on x, and it's at negative 4 on y. Now I go back to this point, now I just go to the other way. That's at negative 2 on x, and it's still at negative 4 on y. Now you're good to go. So you're putting 2 in for x, and negative 4 in for y. So we have negative 4, So I take negative 1 times 2, that would be negative 2, and then I take negative 2 minus 4. That's negative 6. Okay, so negative 6 is closer. Okay, so that's a smaller number. The tip of the nose does go towards that, so that is a yes. Okay. Now I do the same thing here. Negative 2 goes in for x. Then we need to put negative 4 in for y again. Okay, so negative 1 times negative 2 is 2 positive. Take 2 minus 4, so that's negative 2. So negative 2 and negative 4. So here's negative 4, here's negative 2. Negative 4 is closer to the edge here. But the tip nose doesn't go to that. That is a no. So I put no. Remember, you color on the yes side. So you're coloring all that space. Don't waste a lot of time doing it. Okay. Just do not cross that line that's here. Okay. Okay, remember, these points can go from any of these, okay? I just picked one of them. You could pick that one if you wanted, or you can pick that one if you want. It doesn't matter. You just go 2 one way, 2 the other way, and that's how you fill it, by looking at the x and the y axis.